a lot of people, myself included, worried that, Kung Fu Porsha might have put the 1-2 combo on somebody in a plane. And now we've got definitive body cam footage from various witnesses there that Porsha may have been the victim in this situation, the victim of a Karen. I'm going to play the video featuring all the body cam footage for you guys, and we're going to talk about it on the flip side. Take a look at how that lady said she feared for her life. She thought Porsha was going to kill her. And then look at the difference between that and all the people who watched it go down. Karens, y'all, they are very dangerous. She actually very well could have gotten Porsha into some deep trouble with her damn lies. Get into it. Please continue leaving your comments in the live chat, and I will have them flashing on the screen, okay?
What happened?
So the lady who was sitting next to me, I was on my phone, and the volume was up on the phone. And she turned to me out of nowhere, and she said, "So you're going to make me listen to that the whole flight?" And I said, "Well, do you want to?" And she said, "No." And I said,
She will make you listen to what?
"Am I going to make her listen to my phone?"
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I said,
This is before we took off.
yes, even before we took off.
So you guys were in Las Vegas when that happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
The plane was on the ground?
Yes.
The door was shut? It was? Okay.
No, the door wasn't shut yet. People were still boarding.
People were still boarding?
But you were
okay.
texting me. When
Oh,
people
okay, I
were
couldn't
still
tell.
Okay.
Okay. So she was like, are you going to make me listen to that the whole time? And I said, "Well, do you want to?" And she said, "No." I said, "Well, it was a nicer way to say that." And she said, "Bitch, you don't tell me bitch." And I was like,
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just telling him what happened.
I'm so sorry.
And so it's all
If there's
right.
anything I can do to help
Yeah. You were sitting near us?
I was.
Yeah, I was just telling
I was
him.
there, and I heard it was unreprehensible. The
Yeah.
woman got in your face and gave you the middle finger.
Yeah.
And was doing things that were completely kidding
She was. She started
I'm
screaming.
sorry. I'm embarrassed. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
That's why I'm asking if you're okay.
Yes, no, I
wouldn't
appreciate
be.
it.
I wouldn't be okay.
I mean, I don't know what she's claiming. She's gonna press charges saying that I hit her. I'm like, I did not hit you.
I mean, you want to continue? You want to continue, ma'am?
Sorry.
Can you excuse me?
Oh, okay. Can I get your information? Can you get her information as a witness?
Sure.
Yeah, please. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I was sitting 2 rows back. She did not touch
No,
me.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
You saw everything that happened?
Yes.
Yes.
The guy's
You wanna-
seat had his seat reclined before the flight even took off, and I saw the entire gap. She did not touch
You
me.
didn't touch her.
She screamed. You hit me in my face.
I can tell
said
you.
I
I
hit
can
in
tell
your
you.
face.
She did not. I could see her.
I can write my info down if you want.
Okay. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm not very good, sir, and you?
Good. I'm Officer Brumant. I work with the Atlanta Police Department.
Great.
So I heard about the incident that happened, but I haven't heard your side of the story.
Why
What's,
didn't we hear my side of the story first, sir?
well, I had another officer
Oh, okay. Well,
spoke to you, but I just want to hear it
and do you
personally.
think it's proper to me tell you the whole story where everybody's sitting around here, they can all hear it?
No, ma'am. If you want to be private,
I
just,
think we should be private,
Okay.
sir. This is an assault
okay.
matter.
You want to come over?
Yes.
It's
I was sitting in my seat. She was the last passenger to come on board. So when she came on board,
Atlanta, Georgia is in the eastern
she said, "I'm in that seat." I said, "No problem." I jumped up, got far away from her so she had plenty of room. She had to put stuff in the upstairs thing. I understand that. Took plenty of time. Sit back down. We never spoke other than that. And after about 25 minutes of her on Instagram, full blast, every time she would flip, because apparently it was from a loud place, I jumped because it was so loud. And so I waited 25 minutes, give her time, let her do whatever she needed to do. And then I said, "Am I going to have to listen to that the whole time?" And she said, "Do you like it?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Well, I don't like the way you asked me." I said, "Don't put this on me." And the next thing I know, there was a fingernail so close to my eye that I thought I was going to be physically attacked. She had her, I don't want to do it to you, sir. She had her hands in my face, screaming, calling me crazy. On and on and on. So now the flight attendants can't come help me because they're strapped in for this takeoff. My phone is sitting against my leg on my lap. So I take it to video to try and protect myself. And as soon as I go like this, she takes her hand and goes like that and throws my phone And everybody sees the phone go down the end of the whole airplane, and the flight attendant told me he saw her knock it out of my hand. And that's assault. And I'm 70 years old.
So she actually knocked the phone off your hand?
You're damn right she did.
Okay.
I didn't drop it.
All right. All right.
Here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid she's going to have me killed.
So can you do me a favor? Can you write me a statement of what happened?
I certainly can. I have it written down in my phone.
Can you just jot it down on this bit of paper? You want to sit somewhere private over here?
There you guys go. Basically, the altercation began because Porsha was playing her music or her videos that she was watching on Instagram out loud. Listen. First of all, I think that lady is a massive liar. I think she's a massive exaggerator. And I think she's kind of crazy too. For her to say that she's scared for her life, she thinks that Porsha is going to kill her. Insane. It's ridiculous and it's dangerous what she's saying. However, Porsha did admit that she was sitting there on that plane watching videos, scrolling on by with the volume out loud, turned up. That is not something you're supposed to be doing on public transport. I cannot stand it when people do it on the metro or wherever. I've never seen anyone do that on a plane. It's just something we all know not to do. That is just very, in my opinion, is very tacky to do something like that. And it's very inconsiderate to do something like that. Porsha should not have done that. And then when the lady told her, oh, like, are you going to be doing that all this whole trip flight or whatever? And the Porsha says, oh, like, do you like it or do you want to listen to it? Like, Porsha again admitted to that. And then she admitted that she told the lady to ask her to like turn it down or to put on headphones in a nice way. I'm like, I'm sorry, I would have been rude too, because what the hell are you doing? You're a grown woman. You're like 40 something years old. What are you doing sitting there on a plane, listening to your videos out loud? Put on some damn headphones or turn off the volume. Like, you're grown, you know, to be respectful of other people's space, right? Now, with that being said, this lady exaggerated this entire ordeal. I do not believe that Porsha had her finger up in this lady's face or that she smacked her phone out of her hand. Nothing in that body cam footage led me to believe that she was telling the truth. The other people there who were frazzled on Porsha's behalf, they all said the same thing. That lady was the aggressor in the situation. And it is so creepy to me how people could be the aggressors in situations, then turn around, shed these crocodile tears, and make themselves look like total victims, right? And then the way that she was behaving with that cop, like, you want to talk to me in front of everybody, put me out. Like, she just has a really, really nasty disposition. She really does. Kelly saw her friend, by the way, in the video. Remember, Kelly called in yesterday because her friend was on that flight, saw everything go down, and she corroborated Porsha's version of events. And the first lady who came to check on Porsha, see if she's doing okay, I do think she was a Bravo fan. In fact, I think she was at BravoCon with Porsha, and that's why she lost her voice. I really do. Theo also said everybody's standing up for Porsha when the blogs and everyone jumped to the conclusion that Porsha started a mess. Listen, I did jump to the conclusion that Porsha started the mess because of Porsha. I don't call her Kung Fu Porsha for nothing. One thing about her is she likes to fight. She is violent. She doesn't know how to control her emotions. So when I hear altercation in Porsha, I just know Porsha whips some ass. That's the reputation she has built for herself, right? But it is true that I now have to walk that back, and I have since yesterday, that she actually was the victim for once in a physical or whatever kind of altercation. Ali says the lady looks dehydrated. Issa also said she's 100% MAGA. She wants the office at the airport. The way she was speaking to that man was so disrespectful, especially now knowing that she was the one in the wrong. Like, the audacity is insane. Ronnie says all the people coming to Porsha's defense. Exactly. And did you notice the first lady who came, she's like, I'm so sorry that happened. That was just, I'm ashamed on that lady's behalf. Like, she should have never treated you that way. And then the cop says, okay, tries to shoo her away and keep talking to Porsha. I'm glad. And I'm surprised because I don't think Porsha's a smart woman, right? But Porsha had the wherewithal to say, get her damn information. This is a witness, right? And that is what the cop should have been doing. Why was he trying to dismiss a literal witness while conducting an investigation? He should have bbeen interested in hearing that woman's version of events as well. Clea says, I love that Porsha, thankfully. Yeah, exactly. It is so nice that those people stopped by, shared their own testimonies, because it would have been hard to track them down. They're in an airport. They're all getting off a flight, going to who knows where. Porsha, she lives in Atlanta, so she was stopping there, but who knows where those people live? Maybe they were from other states. Maybe they were from other countries. I don't know. And that Atlanta was just a connecting pit stop, and they were off to God knows where. The cops needed to act and react appropriately in that instance, and I think that they didn't. Exactly, Theo. No one backed her up. She is a liar and she's a drama queen. I'm so disgusted that she said that she feared for her life. That is so pathetic of her to do. And it really shows her true colors. East Awesome says, right, the mainstream, because your story is shaky. Ma'am, can you please stop lying? Period. Shelby says she's not claiming her for the white girls. I laughed so hard when she said that. Like, please, that is so ridiculous. But at the same time, it made me sad because people do these things, and other people pay for it with their lives, right? And that is a terrible, 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 terrible thing. And justice for for Kung Fu Porsha, indeed. And that's what I'm thinking, Kalia. Like, she wasn't right to do that. If she had just respected the airspace, did not pollute the noise space or whatever with her videos, none of this would have happened. I hope she learned a lesson. You don't just sit there watching your damn videos or listening to your music on full blast or with the volume up. It's disrespectful and it pisses people off. And no, people aren't going to ask you nicely. Why the hell do I have to ask a grown-ass woman nicely to use her common freaking sense and turn off the volume of her videos or to wear some damn headphones? I would be rude about it too. Just saying. Kelly, I love that. Becky says, I think they're both rude. BS. Porsha shouldn't have been blasting her phone. That's rude. And I can picture Porsha asking her if she liked it. Exactly. Like, you like it? Like, girl, no, I don't like your crap that you're watching. Like, no, watch it for yourself and leave me the hell alone. East Awesome says, if you listen to the end of the video, it has another body cam clip. There's an audio of a female police officer preparing to arrest. Wow, before the plane even landed. Think about that. That's scary, right? That's scary. And for what? With all these witnesses and stuff, why were they preparing to arrest Porsha in particular? Right? A menace to society, indeed. Becky's not here for Porsha. The Karen sounds like the one, afraid for my life when she shot through a closed door. Please get out of here.